longest day he ever spent on set was on Mimic. It was 32 hours. But the cool thing about that day is that Robert Rodriguez was by, and it was really cool watching you guys kind of riff and talk and stuff. So I'd like to do that.
So the question is, what was it like shooting the film with Robert Rodriguez on a 32-hour day?
Well, we did. I tried to do most of the second unit. I was doing 40-hour days, 48-hour days. I was shooting first unit and going to second unit. I fired 2 second unit directors. Robert came in. There's a little bit of Robert's footage left in the death of Josh Brolin. You know, that's all that survives from that unit of Robert. The rest I reshot. Sadly or not, I just didn't like the stuff and I reshot it. But Robert, I knew Robert when he had done just the mariachi. I recommended my DP, Guillermo that did 2-3 movies with him. And you know, he was nice enough to come in and do it, you know. But I think that that movie was truly such an endurance test. I think it's still the worst experience of my life. I mean, including the kidnapping of my dad. You know, that made more sense than working with Miramax.
And I'm going to guess there's some aspiring filmmakers in the crowd, so maybe you can give them a little lesson that they can take forward if they find themselves in a similar situation looking for a studio.
Well, it really is very simple. Remember why you're doing this. I mean, I said it many, many times, and it's true. Making movies forever never changes. It's like eating a sandwich of shit. You get bread, but you get shit, always. Always. You may get more bread as you get more this or more that, but shit will always be there. The aftertaste is not mustard. It is always there. We are making a gigantic movie. Some of my crew is here tonight, and we're going through huge turmoil, cutting budgets, cutting this, cutting that. It never goes away, and then you concentrate on the images. You concentrate on what you're doing. You go, it's not about the politics, it's not about the crap we're going through, it's about creating images. So what I do every morning before I shoot is I watch, unrelated to the scene we're doing that day. I carry my favorite movies with me. Right now, I have 1,300 movies with me here that I carry on 6 hard drives. You know, and I watch 5-10 minutes of my favorite movie. I don't care if it's relevant or not in the morning, and I go, this is what I'm doing. It's not the budget, it's not the actor that is vomiting in a corner, it's not the studio that is torturing me, it's not all that, it's not my parents that don't believe in me. Whatever you're going through, it's not that, it's making images. And if you can sublimate yourself to that realm, you're a filmmaker. Because filmmakers, the myth is that a filmmaker is a genius that dominates everything and has everything pre-planned, and is really where crisis managers. Every day, in every instance, you're managing a crisis. Filmmakers are guys that makes things go right that shouldn't fucking work. You know, that's really what it is. And when you think of the pinnacle of control filmmakers, you think of one guy, Kubrick, right? Kubrick, and you can say Kubrick knew everything he was doing, he planned everything. And then I can tell you an anecdote that I found really illuminating. When Kubrick was shooting one of his movies with Kirk Douglas, I don't remember if it was Spartacus or I think it was Spartacus. But the fact is, Kirk Douglas had an accident on the set, damaged his leg, was out for a week, and Kubrick wrote him a letter saying, could you please tell the insurance to be down a week because I'm just figuring out what the fuck we're doing. And that illuminates, you can be a great planner. You have to storyboard, and 50% of your makeup as filmmaker is to know what you're doing and plan it perfectly, but you plan it for anything to go wrong. You know, you have to be prepared for everything to go wrong. The actress dyed her hair and it caught fire. The sunshine that you wanted for the scene is gone. It's raining mud. A dog was run over that was in the scene. You don't know. You have to deal with that. You have to deal with that every day. So if you can be that, be an image maker in the middle of a rain of crap, then you're a filmmaker.